Hello friends, welcome to channel Reza Blade. I am your friendly neighborhood Reza and I am here to do an unboxing for you. I know it's been a while since my last unboxing, but I am at least back doing videos from time to time. They'll get more regular, I promise. My health is not great again. We're trying something else for my knees. I flunked out of physical therapy in case any of you, I don't remember whether I released a video about my physical therapy, but I did physical therapy. I have HEDS, did physical therapy for my knees. I did not do well anyway, but you're not here to talk about channel updates, people updates, Reza updates, whatever, or some of you may be, but this is really cool. So this is the most recent one I received from Therese at Beautometry. This is My Mani box, which is their subscription box. Every month you get a bunch of cool stuff. It is absolutely kick butt. This one says June 2025 Twilight Tool. So we'll see what is twilighty and what is tooly about this box. Hoping that I can open it. All I do is like unseal the tape. I don't like open it and things. Although we have a handy dandy guide, as I have mentioned to you. I have video tutorials coming out soon, hopefully. I have a review of a collection, a polish collection my friend Jen from Nevermind Polish released ages ago. I've been ready. I even researched the poisonous flowers, but I don't know. There's just something. Once I get out of the habit of something that's a little bit scary, it's really hard for me to get back into it. So let's see. We've got some stuff here. Some MoYou London as usual, Beautometry, Black Dahlia lacquer, which is one of my very favorite indies, and Clear Jelly Stamper Plate, unspecified. So we're going into some real surprises here. Okay, so let's see about this one. This looks like it's the polish. I'm getting another nifty baggie. I love these bags. They're my favorite. Oh my goodness, I love them. Okay, so I'm going to not risk my press-ons. I'm just going to slide it out the bottom. And that way I don't have to mess with, oh, wow. Everybody, look at this. Okay, this is called Bayou City Bats. My goodness. I could not possibly describe this flash. Look at this flash. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to go for it. Oh no, that's terribly dusty. Let's try the bottom one. Okay, this has some old nail art on it, but at least it's not dusty. I need to do a deep clean of my corner. So I don't know if I need to zoom in or not. Maybe not that far, everybody. You don't need to see the cell structure of the ceramic tile. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like this is one of the ones we're going to have to watch the wand to make sure it doesn't drop polish on your finger unexpectedly. But I am digging this. Sorry, I just spread it out a bunch because I put a little more than I had expected to put on there. And once that dries, we'll see how that flash shows up. I'll come to it. I'll come back to it. I will. Because I would like to demo this stuff as I take it out. This is probably the accessories from Beautometry. What are these? Okay, I'm going to back up a little bit. Back it up. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Individual sheets. Oh, wow. Look at these stickers. Nail stickers are fun because they don't require a lot of commitment from you. They're low stakes. You usually get a bunch on a card. And, you know, there's usually a lot of ideas here. You could definitely cut these in half and use them on multiple nails. This is great. Gosh, I'm kind of in love with these. Let me see if I can use them in something to demo for you all, my friends. Ooh, I love this style of star, so definitely looking into it. Ooh, mosaic-y things, kind of like Talavera, maybe MoYou, maybe Talavera. Really beautiful. All right, we can move on from here, but I give these a 5-star rating, and I normally don't like accessories that don't have anything to do with nail stamping. As far as, not the layers of the base, like the base I like to experiment with. I do smush marble, I do ombres, etc. Do all sorts of stuff, but I normally don't like the stickers and decals and stuff, but those I will use. Those are awesome. It's been a little bit. We're going to check out this. It's going to be better with the top coat on it. Don't quite see the flash yet, so I'm going to top coat this brother. All right. So I went to lunch today with my sisters. It was very good. We go to Sushi Eye, where they have like an all-you-can-eat sushi lunch. I can only eat 2 rolls and 1 nigiri, if that. Maybe 2 or 3 nigiri and 1 roll. But oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay. But today I tried a little more, and I've been super full all day, and it has been a little bit uncomfortable. So then I made myself some tea, and that was delicious. Earl Grey always hits the spot for me. All right. Here is a set of 2 plates. Yes, they're both in here. I see. I kind of mangled this one, but it was very efficiently taped, which I'm not complaining about. But it wasn't even a bag anyway. It's fine. I didn't screw up. All right. Let's see what's in here. All right. So MoYou London Artist Collection. And these designs are, ooh, frames. You can do so many cool things with this plate. I have to show you. I want to do a video just like on this plate, but I'll show you a couple things before I go. This one is Illusion number 15. Oh, and that, did I tell you that was artist 08? I might have. Ooh, okay, number 15. We've got like geometric images here. All right. Let's see if we can get, I'd rather play with that one, but let's see what else we have in the box. We have one more thing in the box. What's in the box? It has stars. It's going to be cool. Everything with stars is cool. That's what you can learn from me. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is, actually, I'm really kind of feeling back in the groove, and it's kind of because I went back to a 1 a.m. film time, or 12, 1, whatever. It's just a time that makes me feel like, oh, how beautiful. That makes me feel really, I don't know, alone and safe in a creative place. Like, there aren't going to be any weird sounds. Although we do get gunfire nightly in our area, but it doesn't come through my special microphones that I have now. All right, so as it's clear jelly stamper, we're gonna have the legend to everything that you can do with the plate. Looks like we've got a lace overlay on a pattern. That's obviously going to be fun. We've got some reverse stamping in here, or you could do lead lighting, which is when you've got sheer color that's over the image. If you're doing lead lighting, make sure you put down a matte top coat first. I use Mattify Me by Nevermind Nails from my friend Jen. I have to buy some more from her. Okay, so I'm going to try out a few things. We're going to grab a paper towel, and I'm going to grab a scraper. This is so cool. I'm so excited. And I'm going to grab one of these. The great thing is that I don't have any stamping polish out, like ready for me to use, but I'm going to come back. Okay, so I'm back with a few different polishes. I have an idea about the borders, so I'm going to try that first and see how that works. So let me get my scrapers over here. I'm using Bee Loves Plates, Be a Lemon. I got these both from Beautometry. Well, no, this looks like it's one of the Ancient Born Pretty polishes. So what I'm going to do here is the lighter color is the yellow, so that's going to go down first. Right. All right. We're going to grab some tape, get the extra off, the little smush. We're doing the downstairs. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. All right. So now I've done this part. And next thing I'm going to do is, well, first I'm going to scrape off my mess. Clean as you go, just like in the kitchen. In a well-run kitchen, oh my goodness, there's a pool of remover right there. Thank goodness I had the, what's the word? I had the cotton pad on it. Clothespin. Words, that is the other thing about this hour of night. Words don't come to me as easily. Except it really is good to cheat. It's fun to cheat. Just not getting all of it off. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same design, but I'm going to go a different way. So I'm sure you all have in mind what I'm doing. I hope it's not too facile. But, all right. So we're going to use this again. Not sure. This is an old polish. Not sure. It might be past its expiration date, which means it needs thinner, but we'll see. We'll hope. We can only live in hope. All right. Looks like I mostly got that. Oh, no, I did. I was just looking at the highlight, which hid away some of the purple. All right. Nope, gotta do it all. All right, and now we get the rest. And down we go. So one interesting thing in my life that's happening right now. I'm a fan. Look at this. I am definitely a fan. So, and then you could kind of expand on that if you wanted. If you wanted to make it crazy amazing, you could either use a third color like a metallic gold or something and do some like 3 dots in the middle, kind of like buttons, just 3 little dots down the center. But I'm going to, some of you know this, some of you don't. I should probably saying that. I know I have many of you are my friends who've been watching for a while. Please forgive me if I do something you've seen me done 1,000 times. It's just that I do things the way that I do them. And I have some travel hairspray. This is a really important nail. It absolutely cannot smear. So when you have a nail like that, you line it up like back here, we're talking, and that was a lot, but that worked. As long as it doesn't like spread out the polish, then the hairspray has worked. You let that dry and then you do your top coat. It will stick like glue. That design is not smearing. All right. I have promised you more, have I not? All right, so we got this one. I'll put that in the picture. I think that'll make a really good picture. What do you think? All right, in the next one, we're going to use a pink nail. No. Maybe yellow. We're going to do the yellowy one. It's like an eggshell. Well, no, it's more creamy than eggshell. I don't know. It's like yogurt that's gone off. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to use a standard lace grid. And not a fine one, just a standard one. Now there's something here I'm going to experiment to hope that it is just some stamping polish detritus that I have managed to, I managed to contaminate that stamp area. All right, so that's going on in a light green or an avocado green or whatever. And this I also got in a My Mani box. So we're going to go over here. I do hope you like this box. I was telling you something and I stopped because I had to tell you something about nails. I have started to watch French TV again. I took 10 to 12 years of French in school. I waited too long. I got chatty. So I took a lot of French in school. And I've always wanted to go. I will never have enough money to go to France. But I've always loved the language. And I have started watching French TV. And I thought I had lost all my French. I was just watching a really cool show called Astrid. Since I'm autistic, I really like the way they go into the fact that, yes, there are traits that kind of make themselves into superpowers, but it shows her in the situations where they are also not superpowers at all, and they're very debilitating. So I love that about Astrid. There's an English version that they're making episode by episode, like a total copy. And one thing they're not doing is they're not making Astrid autistic. And that can be a good plan and that can be a bad plan. I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. I think that the camera is in one place and it's in a different place. All right. So, because this is a sample nail, I am just going to do this part. For the picture, maybe I'll cap this in white, in green, a matching green. Patience is a new British show on Prime that does the same kind of thing, but it doesn't have Patience as autistic, at least not yet, that I have seen. So we're going to go to brown now. Now with this, I have a choice. I can do a little bit of lace, or I can do the sort of thing they did on the sample, which is like an edging of lace, in which case I might not have to do the top of that. But what I really would like to do is this guy right here. So I'm going to grab this. This is not this. I got this from Dollar Tree 7 or 8 years ago. I've gone through about half of it. But the point is that it is long enough that it has turned into 100% a stamping polish. That's pretty much all this is now, is a stamping polish. So we're going to go ahead and put down some polish. We're going to swipe. I'm going to double swipe this time. And then I'm going to, this might take too long, but I do have sticky base coat in case it dries. The problem is, my problem is, now other people may make other choices for themselves, but I kind of have to decide whether it's too late to stamp, like, before I try to stamp it, because it's possible that if it's too late to stamp, it'll ruin the image on the stamper that you're trying to put on the nail. So I have decided that it's too late to stamp, obviously, since I just discontinued what I was doing. I cleaned off my card. Don't forget to clean off your cards as you go too. This is very important. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, is I'm going to use a smudge-free top coat that will dry quickly. You know what? I'm just going to go right into the, well, I don't actually have one. Can't find my sticky base coat anywhere. I've been away from my station for a while, so there are some things that have gone missing because I have used them in other places in the house. Anyway, since I started watching all this French television, and now I'm watching this series called Murder In, and it's like 12 seasons. Like, it's essentially their films. They're like French. It's like mini series, right? Like, they're like murder mysteries set in all areas of France, and it's really cool. You get to see the beautiful, like the Cévennes mountain range, and you get to see the coasts. It's very beautiful. There's a beautiful place called Martigues where I would love to go live, even though I'm not a fan of sun and sand. I know that's probably against everybody's viewpoint. Let's hope this works. If it doesn't, we just remember that we'll need to fill these in next time. All right, so we mostly, no, we didn't. I'm going to redo this for the picture, but you can see that my not having sticky base coat was definitely not our best friend here. This is a bit of a mess, but I will fix it for the picture. We'll fix it in post. So that is our time today. We've spent a long time together. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you didn't want the demos, then you were able to stop the video much more quickly. But thank you for joining me today, and I will try to make these happen at least once a week and get some better content out there, like tutorials and highlights on new products and stuff like that. So please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe as I become more active again. That stuff is really crucial to my channel getting back on its feet. So thank you all for your support. Thank you all who supported my hiatus, and I'm just really glad to be back, and I'm really glad to be working with high quality plates, a lot of artistic freedom. This is such a joy. Thank you all, and go create something beautiful today. See you later.